Hey folks, welcome to Chill Mini Painting. To start off the new year, we are painting a new set of minis. This is a 6-figure D&D party that I slapped together from the Artisan Guild starting pack, and we're gonna paint it. Over the Christmas break, so many folks reached out in the comments with tips, questions, or stories of your own about the Army Painter 2.0 Speed Paint. And in this 6-part series, we are diving into the 50 paint set and painting with a bunch of new colors. With this series, we're going to answer a big question both you and I have about speed paints. How do they perform on the fine detail of the smaller 25 to 32 millimeter figures? Speed paints are runny and unforgiving. Can I work with precision and get some great results on this small set of minis? So today, we are painting this little guy. I'm excited to try and make the cloak and the hair look great and try to pick out some of those fine details. Also, I don't know if this model suits speed paints, mostly because there are a lot of smooth surfaces, which can be difficult to deal with. It's going to be a bit of a challenge. Time to see how it goes. Let's chill and paint. Before we get going, folks, if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe to see more videos. So I want to start by talking a little bit about the color scheme. I think it's important to ground the set in a central color, and I'm going to do this with the Forest Sprite Green. It's earthy and not too saturated, so the dry brush I did ahead of time will shine through and add more contrast. Every mini in this set will have this color somewhere. This color makes me feel like this group of adventurers are Robin Hood-esque. They jump out of the trees with worn leathers and rusty gear and take your caravan in a surprise trap. So that's the theme I am going to try to carry through every miniature. Lots of deep reds and browns and rust to complement the dark green. For me, the key to a well-painted mini is the color choice. As I get more familiar with these paints, I'll build a better base of understanding for how these paints look on the model and make better color choices that will result in a better paint job. Each mini is also going to have a signature pop for something different, and for this model, I'm trying out the bronze. The breastplate is a little ambiguous. Is it metal? Is it leather? So I'm gonna make it look like a shiny bronze chainmail. For the rest of the armor, we used broadsword silver. For the hair, I used the maize yellow. I'm actually really impressed with how much pigment is in this paint. The coverage is solid, especially for a yellow. But does this blonde hair look good? Nope. Don't worry, we'll fix it later. For the base, I used some ashen stone, and this was a good lesson because I hated it when it went on. But you can't judge these speed paints until they dry. Once it dried and the dry brush started to poke through, it looked pretty good. The skull on the shield is pallid bone. I've said it once and I'll say it again, this is my favorite speed paint color so far. I used a little ruddy fur for the leather, and it's way more red than it looks on the bottle. User beware. For the dark leather, I stuck to the satchel brown. The wood is a mix of 1 drop satchel brown and 1 drop slaughter red. So far, it's my go-to wood color. Here we are breaking out the rust effect from the Army Painter. It doesn't look great when it goes on, but when it dries, you get a nice, rusty, weathered finish on the metal, which is exactly what I want for this motley crew. I fixed the bright yellow by layering Zealot yellow on top. I'd love to show you, but my hair got in the shot. Anyways. So without any further ado, here is our final result. I'm a big fan of the green on the cloak, the strawberry blonde hair, the shield, and the rusty armor. Everything else kind of blends together, and the bronze chainmail isn't the shiny pop I was hoping it would be. So ultimately, was this a success? I'd say it's been a solid first dive into a lot of new colors, and understanding these colors is the key to getting better results. So let's chalk this up as good, not great, but we learned a lot. Next time will be better. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for part 2.